Week 2 of the Conrad Murray trial will likely be picking up right where Week 1 left off. You remember on Friday we heard from the paramedics that reported to Michael Jackson's house after the 911 call was made. And the paramedics told the jury that when they arrived, Michael Jackson was cold to the touch, and that never throughout their resuscitation process did they ever feel a pulse or see one on the heart monitor. But of course, the most damning evidence against Murray from those paramedics was that they asked him what drugs were in Jackson's body, and Murray never mentioned propofol. We started to hear from one of the emergency room doctors at UCLA on Friday. We'll extend that testimony starting early next week, and the doctors at UCLA are going to tell much the same story as the paramedics, that they too asked Murray what was in Jackson's body, and again, no mention of propofol at all. We'll also likely start to hear from the detectives that were assigned to the case. They will determine or detail to the jury their investigation throughout this. They've been sitting in the courtroom throughout the week. Jurors are starting to get to know them because they've been referred to a couple times by the attorneys. Well, now they'll really get to know them because they'll be on the stand for quite some time. And then later in the week, we may hear from two of Dr. Murray's girlfriends. One of the girlfriends lives here in the Los Angeles area. That was the apartment that Dr. Murray was sending the propofol to throughout this. We'll hear from her likely, and then we will hear from the other girlfriend in Houston, Texas. This was the woman that Dr. Murray was on the phone with when he realized that Michael Jackson was in trouble.